Dear Singaporeans and above all, residents of Macpherson SMC, we are in the midst of a very different general election. Our economy and even the society as a whole is going through unprecedented times, one that is filled with unprecedented challenges, one that is filled with enormous uncertainty. But what is certain is one thing: our people, the people of Singapore, are one resilient lot. Crisis after crisis, we have shown how pragmatic we are, and we have shown our resilience. We have shown the very values close to our hearts, and in many moments, we have proven the unity amongst us despite our little differences. That said, the people of Singapore deserve better. We have a global pandemic that is dawning upon us, the worst in modern history, but even then, the PAP is demanding a general election. The ruling party wants this election badly. They can't wait for anything else, but they demand a mandate. Some would say they will be given a mandate after all, but even so, we shall not give them a mandate with ease. The ruling party has much to answer, especially the way this pandemic is being managed. The ruling party can sell all the ideas that they have, but we deserve better. We, the people of Singapore, deserve to have our voices heard in Parliament. The parliamentary process is not about them. It's not about the People's Action Party alone. It's about having the correct check and balances where healthy debates assure proper accountability. With that, I urge you to vote for more opposition in Parliament. The only way decisions made in Parliament itself can be transparent. We will write this uncertainty together, and not with the PAP alone. Vote for your opposition candidate. Vote for the People's Power Party. Vote for my friend, my comrade, my buddy, Mr. Ge2020 Singh. The opposition cause is one filled with difficult journey. In other countries, it is said that one would join politics for prestige, fame, or even wealth. In Singapore, that goes the complete opposite. If you join the opposition cause, you're not expected to demand that. But what holds people in opposition together is the continuing journey, is the consistent belief in values close to their heart. The beliefs and values that Singapore is not about a single party, but Singapore is a country that respects differences, and in a country where people from all different political spectrum come and work together for the best outcome. Consistency is the grounding factor that holds people in opposition passionately in wanting to make Singapore a better place. A place where government and policymakers respect the voices from the ground and decide on laws that are driven by compassion. In Mr. Ge2020 Singh, I see the same hardened consistency. He is not moved by any distractions, but his consistent principle in wanting the best place for our country, our Singapore, drives him to remain steadfast in his political cause. People of Macpherson SMC, your constituency will be taken care of. Your roads, your schools, your amenities will continue to fully function because we have one of the best civil service institutions in the world, and without doubt, we have the best civil servants in the world. But bear in mind, we have to keep the civil service, its institutions, separate from the ruling party, separate from the PAP. What you should have, and what we want you to have, is a voice that will not agree for the sake of agreeing because of party line, like how the PAP politicians in Parliament are conducting themselves. We want you to have a candidate that will bring up issues in Parliament, issues that affects you. We want you to have your voice heard on matters like the CPF, HDB housing system, education, and elderly healthcare. Do not let the PAP dominate those discussions because the country is not about them alone. The country is about you. The PAP has much to answer, and they can't be let off the hook so easily, too easily. Their policies need to be healthily challenged. It needs to be scrutinized. We as citizens shall not give them a free ride, but we will give your voice the right into Parliament. We will address what matters to you, especially in this troubling period. We will raise issues on job security. We will not let them, the PAP, dominate discussions with selective data. We will scrutinize them. We will fight for our workers. We will stand with our local PMETs, and we will march this on together with everyone. We will fight for your retirement, your children's HDB home affordability, and we will fight for your children and grandchildren's education in such that no one shall be left behind. Dearest voters, I believe our candidate, Mr. Ge2020 Singh, will be in a better position to explain policy matters with you, and I believe he has done so and will continue to do so until the final hours of this campaign. I say this from afar, but I say this as a Singaporean. An identity I will never ever compromise. Like you, I want my country to be governed by people who are passionate about making our country great. I want this country to be governed by people who are driven to have a transparent democracy and above all driven by compassion. You hold the decision over who will speak in Parliament. You hold the decision who will stand for you in Parliament, because you, the citizens, are the boss, no doubt. With that, I end my speech in humility, seeking that you vote for the People's Power Party. Vote for Mr. Ge2020 Singh in Macpherson, SMC. Thank you for your time.